Howdy, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets. And it's Tuesday evening. It's time to chat. All right. Hope everyone is doing well. Let's see who we got in here. Marco, maybe that was a couple hours ago. Marco may be back in here. But it looks like Marco was first, and Mr. Eddie took offense to that. So there you have it. Fred the Lug, thank you for being here. I think he may be over in another live right now. Maybe not. Maybe back over here. Multiple lives. Marco, Eddie, Ground Fog. Thank you for being here, Ground Fog. And then I think we've got some, these are more recent chats here with Marco. Hey, Marco, just in time. Thank you for being here. Mr. Weddy, Mr. Weddy. Mr. Weddy says, well. Fred, you talking about me, man? There's a little bit of delay there on the start, so. And plus, I forgot I needed to get the microphones out, and they may or may not be working anyway, so we'll see. All right. I do know that there's sound, so that's a good thing. Hello, Milton. Mr. Eddie says, doing a giveaway of one of my Niles and IG. See the pin post. Greg Vanderlip, thank you for being here. Kelly White, appreciate you coming by. Fred says, no, I am here. Hey, Fred, thank you for being here, man. I just got a notification, Mr. Fred. I should have a package here in a couple of days. It actually popped up on my computer just now. Recreational RC and EDC. Thanks for being here. I think this may be the first time you've been here, unless, of course, you were a different name when you came in before. Appreciate you being here. Kelly White says, hit that like button, peeps. Thank you, Kelly White, for that. And Rick's Knives, thank you for being here. Waylon, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Oh, we've already got 14 people in here and hadn't even got started good. SC Knife Monkey, thank you for being here, man. Fred's in here. Hang on. Just in time says I'm doing a live 100K giveaway tomorrow. Just got to get to 100K by tomorrow. Just in time. Where you at? What are you sitting at right now? Recreational said, what's that lock knife at the bottom? Looks like an Aries Medford hybrid. Actually, this is the PMP Knives Aries, ARES. Just oh man, very good. You're at 5 subs, and if you get the 100K tomorrow, you'll do a 100K giveaway. That's awesome. Recreation All RC. This is actually a S90V. If I can get it to focus. It's S90V on that blade still. And very good action on this knife. In fact, any of the knives that you may be interested in on this table, hit me up on Instagram, and I can give you some more details. All right, Killer White says, I'm buying your lightning shard. It is pretty cool. I got it at Blade Show last year. And cursing out your tactile chupacabra. Really not happy with mine. Now, I did modify this one a little bit. I wasn't happy either with the jimping on this lock bar. So I improved that a little bit. And I also took it apart and made the lock face a little bit better because of reasons that maybe why you're not happy with yours. I did try to, I was going to send it back to Tactile, but the last time I tried to message them, I didn't get a response. So I need to try to do that. Drew Dude, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. All right. Is it a lock smiley face now? It's a lot better than it was, is all I'm saying. All right. SC Knife Monkey says I have a Finch shift up for grabs. Apparently, this is going to be a night where I just can't talk, so it could be interesting. So, oh, by the way, there's also 2 links in the description of this video. It's for a fundraiser that Legion Steel is doing to assist victims of the tornadoes that were in their area last Friday, I believe it was. So if you're interested in that, please head over to the description of this video, 2 links, and you can click on that and learn some more information. What did I have for dinner? It was a Greek chicken thing from Trader Joe's, which I absolutely hated because it had olives in it. And let's see, a really southern dish called hominy. I had some macaroni and cheese and some green beans. That was what was for dinner, and water. Hope that satisfied your curiosity there, Mr. Eddie. All right, let's see. Just in time, yeah. I saw a couple of knives today that I would have really liked to get. It may have been something to do with something similar to this knife here, and a couple of really cool ones he dropped today. So anyhow, this is going to be one of those again, huh, Mr. Eddie? What is my favorite fruit? Well, generally speaking, whatever my wife buys at the grocery store and happens to be on hand. I don't usually go out of my way to go by the store and pick up any kind of fruit. It's usually whatever my wife fixes or has. This is a really cool knife. It does have this interesting pry bar screwdriver thing there on the end. Let's see if I can get it to focus. But otherwise, action is phenomenal. Fit in hand is awesome. It's got like a forward choil right here. And Somebody ban Mr. Eddie. Just kidding. The clip works really well. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's actually two. Let's close that. See if I can get this to focus in. The clip has actually like two nubs on it that help it stay in pocket. That actually works really well. So just in time, do not encourage Mr. Eddie. Let's see. Mick Ranger, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. He said, good to see you and all the knife fam. Oh, just the time. Let's see. All right. Y'all post up what you had in pocket today. As for me, I carried, well, I had to actually leave the house and go to work for a little bit. And I carried the acorn in right front pocket, and then carried the Vulcan knives button lock in a slip in the pocket, as well as, of course, the American Blade Works slip joint, which is very cool. Mr. Eddie actually did anodized his. I haven't done this one yet, but that's what I carried. Later, when I came home, added the Kaiser Sparrow to the mix. So that has that's been the carry today. And back up here, let's see. Mr. Eddie had the Model 43 of the Jason Clark, I think it is. That's not right. He'll correct me in a minute because he's being difficult at the moment. Recreational said that he had the Arius in pocket today. I'm carrying around acorns because that's what Velocity called it, just in time. Edge Time says checking in from Fort Collins, Colorado. Edge, that's your normal location? Thinking that's not your normal location. you may beat your package home. I don't know. That's getting guys. Giveaway 3 weeks ago. I mailed out the winners package 1 and package 2 the day. I packaged them up the next day, and they actually went out on that Thursday, the 27th. And one of the packages is still floating around in USPS. All right, Brown Sugar, thank you for being here, man. Squirrel. Fred said carry the Quiet Carry Drift and Protect Mordax with a quick stud. B Shady, thank you for being here. And thank you. That Sparrow. Actually, I did the anodization on it, and Mr. Eddie did a bit of a forward choil for me on this one. So I like that. Let's see. Just in Time says, what did I carry today? Oh, the Lander 4. All right, let's see. H Thompson, I'm carrying a CKRT squid and a Leatherman skeletal because Colorado limits blade length to 3.5 inches. Mr. Eddie, as soon as UPS gets to her, she will have her giveaway package. It's on the way. One Moon Collective, thank you for being here. And let's see. Chat's jumping, so let's see. Yeah, the Sparrow, I was reminded today how good the Sparrow is. I was carrying that for a minute today. Haven't carried it in a while, and so that one was that's a good knife, and my favorite blade shape too. So Dan Stan, thank you for being here. Dan Stan, if you're interested in that, contact me on Instagram. Most every knife on the table that's able to be seen. I better check. That's able to be seen at this time is available for your consideration. I'll just say. I need to raise some funds for Blade Show. Check is in the mail. That's right. Gonzo, thank you for being here. Gonzo gave what away? Let's see. I miss Gonzo. Gonzo, you did not win tonight. Man, sorry. No giveaway tonight. I don't think. Maybe, but probably not. Kathleen Smith, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Let's see. Good deal. All right, so this is the knife from last week that we were doing the anodization of, and I think it turned out pretty cool. I like it, and think it looks really good. And ended up talking to Fred, and Fred says, "Hey, why don't you use that for a giveaway knife?" So this knife will be going up for on one of the future giveaways. Excuse me. And I can anodize it to whatever color the winner wants, unless they like the color like it is now. So this one will be in a future giveaway. So there you have it. And I want to say thank you to Fred for donating that to the channel. Really appreciate that. And this is actually a pretty cool knife. Oops, it got out of focus there for a second. This is actually a pretty cool knife. So that one will be at an upcoming giveaway. I'm already starting to get my packages together for the next. So just in time says, what is it? It is the Tama Victorium. Let's see. And it's the Virtu. It's made to look somewhat similar to a 1911. Was something they took some styling cues from, and as you can kind of tell on the top of the blade there. So, let's see. Brian White, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Gonzo says, "Can I have?" And Mr. Eddie says, what did Mr. Eddie say? Gonzo, go check out my giveaway on Instagram. See if you like it. Check out And I think he said he may have even pinned it at the top. I'm not sure. Salty Pines EDC, thank you for being here. Hey, everyone, lurking and working. Hope you guys are having a good night. Salty Pines, thank you for being here. Hope work is going well for you. And thank you for lurking. Gonzo's going to check out the Mr. Eddie giveaway. Everyone go over there and check that out. Mr. Eddie says he misses some knife already, and I'm not even sure which one he's talking about. Maybe the one he's giving away. H Time says, I think I'm going to order a Cobra Tech California 929 when I get back from Colorado. Mr. Eddie says, I still don't see the 1911. And Fred says he has one more to sell if anyone is interested. Bought 3 and set them all around for reviews. I'm keeping 1, selling 1, and donated 1 for the giveaway. Really appreciated that again, Fred. B. Shady says, has anyone checked out the production model tipper from Concept and AG Blade Works? I think Freddie may have. I think. Maybe so. Let's see. Gonzo says, okay, everyone go to Mr. Eddie's giveaway. Say it's for Gonz on your commitment, please, and thank you. Say it's for Gonz on your comment, and thank you. All right. AG knife, yeah, that one's pretty cool. I saw some of those for sale last night. Well, that old chat's jumping around. Mr. Eddie has his opinions on the Cobra Tech there. Fred Luck says, yes, I have one. Gave it to Kimman for a review. He's done and sending it to TKE. Surprise, Neil. I haven't seen TKE in here yet, so he might not have got off work yet. But that one looks pretty cool too. I got it for you, Gonzo. I got you back, man. And now there's a lively discussion about Cobra Tech and the benefits thereof, or lack thereof, or whatever. Fred, I have no doubt that I will like the stuff that you sent me. Your collection's quite extensive, and you usually have some really cool knives for me to take a look at. So I appreciate that. It's these guys, Mr. Eddie and Fred and TKE and Carco and others that have sent me knives to check out, that have let me check out knives that helped me going. I figured out real quick, like, that it was not going to work for me to buy a knife and review it and try to flip it. That didn't work out too well. So, because some of them I really like, and so I appreciate these guys that allow me to take a look at their knives. It's a really cool thing. And I've got a gnat that's buzzing around me. So if y'all hear a smack here in a second, it's going to be me trying to get that stinking gnat. Knives and Gear Insights, thank you for being here. I don't think I've said hello to you. And it may be that I just missed you in the conversation. All right, let's see. There's a good, healthy conversation going on about some OTS, which is really awesome. Good deal. All right, so sitting here on the table, I've got a couple items here. I mentioned in the, I think I may have mentioned last week, maybe, possibly, that for everyone that's a member, we're going to do a giveaway at the end of each month. Sometimes there may be some knives involved. Other times it may be some EDC items that are 3D printed. These are just a few of the things that my son-in-law's already made for me to do, and there may be some surprise giveaways here every once in a while as well. So these are pretty cool. If you're older like I am, as Mr. Eddie likes to tell me, you may remember the model cars that you would get that were similar to this, that you know pop the pieces out and put it together. So that's a couple of the ones that I have thus far. He also made me some very cool blue color knife stands, and I'll those will be one of the options for whomever wins as well. So um, just wanted to have those out and show those off a little bit, because uh, I don't know anybody else that's doing something like that, but I thought it was pretty cool, and appreciated the suggestion from my son-in-law. All right, let's see. I got behind on comments. Cole Foster, thank you for being here. Cole, your giveaway from Mr. Eddie's DSKFS is on the way. Of course, it's via UPS, and I think yours and Mr. Eddie's shipments were delayed. I, you know, I had to go from USPS because of a 3-week delivery that's still not delivered to an awesome channel member, and so now UPS dropped the ball. We'll see if they catch up. They might catch back up, so we'll see. Just in time, showing off the emojis for the members. Kathleen Smith, I think I glanced up and you said that when I was showing off the knife kits, so I think they are a tool too. And here we go. Mr. Eddie says, Cole, tell Neil I want cookies. Cole Foster showing off member emojis, and just in time says I feel old. Yeah, Mr. Eddie likes to say I'm really old, and he tries to make me older than I am. So now, as Gear Insight said, Fred TK did put Unit 1032 on the label, right? It's negativity. His negativity attitude. Cole Foster will let him know. Fred, are you talking about the kits? They're just it's a backlock, so no awesome action on that one. All right. Looks like there's some love between Mr. Eddie and TK that's been set forth into writing, maybe. Gonzo says, what's the black knife on the bottom of the screen? This is the PMP Knives Aries. It's a pretty cool blade in S90V. And as I mentioned, if you're interested in any of these knives, hit me up on Instagram, and we can discuss the details of such knives. Great Scott Mini says, howdy. Thank you, Scott, for being here. Do appreciate it. Now, the Gear Insight says all delivery services are currently lacking. Yeah, it certainly is not a fun time to be shipping stuff. So some of the folks are some of the things that are being shipped are getting in their normal time. Mr. Eddie shipped some stuff out that actually was in the 2-day window, so which is pretty cool. It does look like a pry on the end of it. Let's see if I can do this without cutting myself. It's not a really thin pry. I think it's mainly maybe just a glass breaker, attitude adjuster type of a backspacer. But it's got really good action. And it is very comfortable in hand. And the pocket clip's pretty cool too. I was trying to show that a few minutes ago. Come on, focus. The pocket clip actually has 2 nubs on it, so it does really well in pocket. I wouldn't call it deep carry though, because it's not deep carry. Reverse flick on it works really well though. See, Mr. Eddie says help with gadgets is like 76. Man, if I was 76, I might be retired depending on when they move the retirement age to. But I'm a good 23 years younger than that. So, Edge Time says, adios, everyone. Got a meeting? And yeah, man, that's discussion about stuff. Everybody likes their different things, and sometimes we don't agree, and that's okay. Cool. Be careful out traveling, and have fun in your meeting. And yeah, Fred, that's it is a backlock on the on NAF's knife. Maybe we can figure out a new design and print it up. Cole Foster says I'm old too. No worries. Oh me. Trudy says, forget Cobra Tech, get you a Lightning Elite OTF. I think my wife has one of those and she likes to carry it. But she likes the better one that I got too. Actually, she's been carrying a flipper knife more recently. And I think I recall somebody ask about this knife, and it is a Bag Knives it's a Bag Knives, and I can't remember the model number or model name. One of you guys help me out, because I know somebody knows what it is. It may come to me in a few minutes if nobody knows it. Cole Foster says, Mr. Eddie, you like cinnamon rolls? I'm going to guess the answer is yes to that, but I could be wrong. That did used to be Mr. Eddie's. He actually traded to me. And Mr. Eddie says, Cole, I do. Coconut cinnamon rolls. I'm not too sure how. I'm not too sure how that would taste, but maybe. Great Scott Mini says UPS has been pretty good for my minis lately. Which reminds me, if you folks like painted miniatures like for game boards and such, go check out Great Scott Minis. He has a Instagram. I think it's the same one. Scott, let me know if that's not correct. But check him out. Cole says, I think you'd like a tar shingle if it had coconut on it. Speaking back to Mr. Eddie. So, just in time says, UPS has been inconsistent, terrible, good, then terrible again. My mailman cool, though. I actually talked to somebody at USPS today to try to figure out about the giveaway package that's almost 3 weeks late, and basically was told you just have to be patient. And I did tell her that I had shipped a lot of stuff via UPS, and she's like, no. So it's not their fault necessarily, but it's something's broke. And Mr. Eddie concurred with Cole about the coconut on a tar shingle. You are almost retired, but you are whatever. TK says, "Wow, Cole is here." Yeah, she's been hanging out with us. TK, you've been missing. TK says, "Hello, Thomas," and hello to you, TK. If you're driving, be careful, man. Marco says, Harbor Freight Special. No, this one is not the Harbor Freight one. This one is the Bag Knives Mini Glimpse. It's from their, I think it's called the Steelcraft series. It's not the custom, of course, but it's a G10, and there is one from Harbor Freight that is quite similar, but not same. This one's actually a pretty cool little knife. Flipper only, of course. Got the ball bearing type of pocket clip. Raised back spacer that fits in hand really well. And good flipping action. Kind of a smaller knife. That's barely 4 fingers. You can choke up though, but you got to be careful again of that edge of that blade. This one is the Miguron Katog something. It's different. This is a little budget knife. Pretty good. This is the Wee Baloo, which is a neat little knife. Oops, messed that one up. You can actually slow roll the front flip. And as someone mentioned, Concept Shard with a lightning anno. Bought that at the Concept booth at Blade Show last year. Very cool knife. PMP Aries, as we looked at, this is the Orion Knives Cetus flipper, and you can go off that fuller as well. And then the Tactile Chupacabra, as was mentioned earlier. I like that blade shape. The Vosteed Porcupine, which I think would have been about 100 times better if that opening hole would have been elongated just a little bit more. This one's not a comfortable one for me to reverse flick, but that may just be me and my old arthritic hands, as Mr. Eddie would probably say. And this one is the Kubi Royale, which is Colin Meso Pierre or something like that. I butchered that. I know I did. And this is a artisan cutlery. Centauri, mini Centauri. So there we have. That's what's on the table today. Let's see how far behind I got in the Scott Stills. Hey man, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Got a awesome knife maker in the we got several awesome knife makers in the chat tonight. Cole says, looking for you, TK. TK just linked Mr. Eddie's Instagram and YouTube. By the way, hit that. Check out Mr. Eddie's Instagram. He's doing a giveaway knife. So y'all check that out. All right. Night Sage says, member for 1 month. Where's my knives? UPS got delayed, man. Oh, me. TK says, making videos. 1931 Leatherworks. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Tactical Terry. And Gonzo said that the giveaway knife, and I don't know which one you're talking about, but no giveaway knives tonight. Mr. A says, look, Tommy, another legend in your life. Scott Stills, Edgy Blade Works. Edgy is in the house. Oh, and I didn't even click on it so it would pop up on the screen there. All right. Mr. 80 said better than MC. Let's see. Fred the Lug said, I had retired after 2 years. My wife informed me, you are home too much. Go back to work somewhere. That's not the first time that I have heard that have been told to the spouse. You need to figure out a new hobby or something. Gear says, Fred, you're lucky. My wife told me that after a couple months being home from work between projects. Oh, me. Yeah, 80-year-old hands. Royal. Colin Maison Pierre. I told you I was butchering it. It's the Marcus says the talented diva. Oh, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Let's see, and I'm gonna leave that one alone too. You guys, if I don't put your comment up on the screen, just ignore me. Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't know that one. Okay. Knives and Gear Insight says, I got to record videos this weekend too. All my pre-scheduled is slowly coming to an end. Only got content uploaded until the 25th. I need to get my content uploaded more prior to the release date as well. I think I have about 18 videos queued up right now that I need to edit and get uploaded. Justin Tom says, I like Jack Wolf knives, but they are too expensive and won't make lefties. Can't do it, and they're designed by a lefty. 1931 Leatherworks Fred wants to know, do you have a drop date for the Orlock? I've heard really good things about that. And 1931 Leatherworks says sometime in September is all I know. So be cool to be able to pick one of those up at Blade Show, but probably not. And TKE is asking crazy questions. Now, as the Gear Insight says, I'm a lefty, but never once held a lefty knife in my hand. So used to right-hand knives. I haven't had a lot of lefty knives, but Carco did send the Newt for me to check out, and I'm trying to think if I've had another lefty knife. But anyhow, it was okay. It was okay. Boom, boom. 1931 says, Leatherworks says, as a lefty myself, I prefer righty knives. And there was knives that I carried that I would use for left hand, but that's anyhow. Fred's gonna throw a tantrum there. 1931 Leatherworks. Just in time says Gonzo says prefer right-handed knives as well as a lefty. Gonzo's left-handed, he prefers right-handed knives. So it sounds like several of you in here are left-handed and prefer right-handed knives. So just in time says only two $350 to $400 knives I got are both lefties. Don't think I can spend that much on a righty. We'll see. Even though I have gotten used to righties, I got plenty. Paul Mills, thank you for being here, sir. Let's see. Ron Dobbins, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you dropping by, hanging out for a few minutes. And Mr. Eddie's not telling the truth. He says, I don't pay anything over $75 for a knife. $7,500 maybe. Gonzo says, if you was on an island with only three things, what would that be? Well, depends on the situation. But if you're thinking from a survival standpoint, something to make fire with, something to purify water with, and a food source. Nice Gear Insight says I had almost a month of content recorded and uploaded when I had all the knives at once, recorded 2 days straight, and one for editing and making thumbnails and uploading. I did a ton of videos over the weekend, and I don't even know how many I did, but I did a lot, and that can get tiring after a while. But I do need to just hunker down and do a lot of videos and get them uploaded. I try to release they're released early to the members, so I need to try to get those earlier so that those folks get exclusive content and all that good stuff. (1931) Leatherwork says carries a small fixie in the front left pocket, so that can go either right or left. Ron Dobbins says, I just picked up the Chevron Jan in full Zircuti titanium scales. Very cool, Ron. Fred says, using knives, handedness is just what you get used to. If you're more accustomed to righty, you will prefer that. Oh, I definitely could probably get used to using a knife left-handed, but I just don't do quite as well with them. Gonzo says, I try to only buy knives that are around 50 to 75. I don't mind a good a budget blade occasionally. Yeah, Mr. Eddie, he's got a very very good collection. Thank you, Ron Diamond. Ron Diamond says, hit that thumbs up button, everyone. Mr. Eddie says, just in time, have you watched any of the TKE videos? And there was a response to that. And that's much appreciated, just in time. Gonzo says, as soon as Mr. Eddie makes me a left-handed fixed blade, I'll start carrying one. You have a project, Mr. Eddie. And Ron Dobbins, Mr. Fred wants to know where you got that full dress or full Zerk chevron. Mr. Eddie says, just in time, his content is okay at best. I think he's talking about TK. But I supply 80% of the knives he shows, and then he said 100% of Tommy's knives are sitting on a picnic table. All right, let's just get this cleared up right now. Anybody have any problem with my picnic table here? Is it okay? Is that a preferable background, or is it an okay background? If I knew how to do a poll, I would. Let's see if I can do that. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know how to do a poll. I don't know if I can do that from StreamYard or not. Ooh, no. Nope. Nope. I need to figure that out. Present. Nope. Oh well. I need to figure out how to do polls so that I can do that in the future. That may not be a feature of what I have here. So, let's see. Just in time says, I enjoy the lives. No, and for now, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Fred DeLuxe says, I love the picnic table. It's unique. Well, somebody made the comment about the picnic table one time. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was on one of the videos, just a comment on the video. But this is actually a little room that I off the side of our what is this? Utility room, pantry room, whatever you want to call it. And I built a little workshop table in here. And then when I started doing videos, it wasn't even stained or anything, and I actually stained it, and then took a few days for it to dry and all kinds of stuff. So I like it. Just to let you know. TK says it reminds me of a Louisiana State Park picnic table. Okay. Gonzo says we need to make a GoFundMe for a new table. And there we go with some questions from Mr. Eddie. No for now says I like it. Paul Mills says Yogi Bear approved. Just in time, Mr. Eddie, you're a good dude. Wouldn't trust shipping expensive knives anywhere. Barely trust buying them and having them shipped to me. When a shipment goes back to anybody that lets me borrow a knife, I'm watching tracking and hoping it gets there. Mr. Eddie, on the other hand, does not even insure his stuff that he ships out, which really that would make me probably go nuts. But TK says, tell them about Saturday's All-Star world premiere collaboration event. All right, and I don't know the details. I've been kind of out of pocket a good bit today. I think that there's 2 or 3 of us, maybe 4 of us, that are going to release a video Saturday. It's going to be favorite 3 Chinese-made knives, and we've not collaborated on pretty much anything but the thumbnail, and the assignment being that you have to talk about your 3 favorite Chinese-made knives. So that could be very interesting to see what each one of us comes up with. So it should be Knight's Edge, Matisfaction, myself, and Mind of Milton, I think, are the 4 that are doing this. So check that out. And I think we're probably going to figure out a way to link all the other ones in the comment section. So Just in Time says you could always use a tablecloth if you're self-conscious. I'm not really. I like my table, and it's what I have and what I'll probably continue to use. I just think it's funny. It's kind of become a joke calling it the picnic table. Yes, I do. Can imagine the cost of insuring because I've done it. Tommy, show us your plunket. I don't have a plunket. I am plunketless. Just in Time, Mr. Eddie does not insure it. He just ships it. So now going back, it gets, at least for me, it gets insured, and whether or not it works, who knows. All right, what T-Gay says, what sort of termite repellent do you use for your background? just the just the bug spray that I spray around the house from time to time. Oh me. Mr. Eddie says, just in time, $8.95 shipping with Pirate Ship, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, and I don't know. I usually go through Pirate Ship, and I don't know. I've heard that they have paid out for knives, but I do not know that. I don't know. And I usually call them tools anyways, because to me that's what they are. Oh yeah, he's a risk taker. They can be American designed, Chinese made. In fact, I think most of mine were American made or American designed, Chinese made. Ryan Crow, thank you for being here, man. I was supposed to have a package from Ryan Crow today, but USPS. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. All right, let's see. Yep. Production made in China. Oh, me. I think it's time. Can you carve your name in the table like at my part? You know what? I probably should carve HWG in the one of the boards here. That's an idea, Gonzo. I may have to do that. I could take a Ozark Grail and carve HWG into it. Let's see. Fred the Lug says, just in time Pirate Ship insures for $1 per 100 of insured coverage. Problem was when I send a reviewer 2,000 to 3,000 knives, it's 20 to 30 additional. Yeah, I know. It's what I pay going back too. So TK says, "Where's Melissa?" You apparently didn't contact Melissa to drop by. So, and Fred Lux says, problem with insurance is most people use cash PayPal to deal with purchasing knives and don't have receipts. Paperwork UPS will definitely not cover. UPS will make it hard. You need proof of value and payment. Oh, I guess I could have hit the button and displayed that up on the screen. So Gonzo suggests using one of Mr. Eddie's knives to carve the HWG in the table. So very cool. Oh, I had those moved up, and you can't see the entire sheet of parts there. What's the state tree of Louisiana, TK? Gonzo, that's exactly right. No need to dull one of mine. Mr. Eddie sends them from time to time, so y'all need to watch my videos and watch the videos, like, subscribe, and all that kind of good stuff to see if I carve a HWG into the table at the end of one of my reviews of Mr. Eddie's knives. It looks like they're voting oak there, TKE. And I hope it helps you out. Cedar would be nice as well. I do have a cedar particle board on the walls here. Kelly White says black walnut. So I guess now you see the you kind of see the picnic table, and you know it's my video. Kind of like some other folks have different backgrounds, and you don't even have to read the caption to see who it is. Mr. Eddie's making additional recommendations. And now TK's wanting to know whether white oak or dark oak, and just in time says purple oak, which I have no clue what it is. Let me look on. I'm going to look at the. Is it possible to do a poll here on StreamYard? You know, TK? I really need to learn a different. I need to learn a different way to do things here. Media assets. Oh, I bet you that's not going to end well. Oh, StreamYard overlay, welcome. Oh! Huh. I just learned new stuff. I'm going to have to try that. Huh. Just in time says ebony, cherry, Madagascar ebony. There's all kinds of exotic woods that are being thrown out here. I think I need to learn a new streaming platform instead of StreamYard. That may allow me to do things a little bit differently. Been cool to drop a poll into the chat and find out things like that. I'll have to look at that. Paul Mill says my kitchen cabinets are cherry. I would show you a ironwood inlay, but I've already sent that one back to Carco. So, all right. I've been toying around with the idea of doing some kind of anodization on this, and kind of like I did a higher voltage anodization on the uh, scratches there, and you can actually see it in other places as well a little bit. Do something in the design and then polish this again, and then just anodize it a similar color to the titanium, just something to protect the scales. Thinking about it, haven't decided to yet. Not sure how that'll work or how it would look. Of course, I could always take it back off if I didn't like it. Just in time says do some laser work. I want to get something fancy to send into Valley Blade Works. I actually have a coupon to Valley Blade Works, and I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm thinking about getting something done with this one. I'm thinking about it. But Gonzo, yeah, but I wanted something that I actually carry that knife a lot. The button lock, I carry it I probably carry it more than any knife that I have right now, even some higher priced ones. I don't know why. I like this knife. It is not as acoustically satisfying as other knives, but as a user knife, I actually use this knife. Opened the dog snack box earlier today, but I've already scratched it. Let's see if I can show you. Already got some scratches in right there near the pivot. Don't know how I did it, and did it right after I got it too. So I do like Vulcan knives. He had some really cool ones that he dropped earlier today. In fact, let's play with the let's play with this a little bit. All right, let's see if I can do this. Present. Share screen. Here we go. Instagram. Don't think that's where. Yeah, I guess it is. All right, there you go. Mr. A says I might have fallen asleep. Yeah. Gonzo says, have y'all heard of Mayberry Customs? I have. But these are the ones he dropped today. These are some slide lock or Benchmade lock knives, crossbar like type things, and those look pretty cool. I'm waiting for a different one if I have money. Mr. Eddie says I do subpar work. I wouldn't say that. How many entries do you have in your giveaway, Mr. Eddie? Those look pretty awesome to me. He does some fixed blades as well. That one may look a little bit familiar there. Let's see if I can find the ones that I really like. Probably passed it up here. May have. He does some different stuff, and none of the knives. Well, I guess there's some similarities in some of them. Mr. Eddie's got several of these. That one looks pretty good. Those look good. But I enjoy mine. It's a good one. I'm waiting on something that's maybe has something like this and not a crossbar. Although I tell you, my other Vulcan knife is actually crossbar, and it is very snappy action. But this is a large Wharncliffe blade. I think it looks really good. Let's see. Mind Milton says I'm waiting on a frame lock from him. Yeah, I think a frame lock would be very cool. 95. That's pretty cool, Mr. Eddie. Just in time says I'll take some of that subpar work. Mr. Eddie's been hard at work the last couple of weeks, forging or making knives, not forging, making knives in his garage. Oh no! Don't mention that, Gonzo. All right, let's go back to and stop presenting. There we go. Nothing, like I mentioned in the description, guys. Nothing exciting this evening. Oh, please do take a look at the fundraiser that Legion Steel Knives is doing for tornado victims there in their area of Mississippi. Apparently, they got hit pretty hard in that area. I think they said there was a EF2 and an EF4 that went through the area. Video I saw, a lot of folks were left without anything. I think there was one fatality in the area, and they're doing something to try and help some of the victims out. So take a look at that if you would. I think several folks are posting that and mentioning that in their lives. Mr. Eddie says, I'm waiting on Milton to buy me a knife. Keeling is making a frame lock, and it looks good. And I think there may have been a new Keeling that came in to someone today. Just in time, says I just followed that page, so I haven't checked anything else out, but that giveaway knife is knife. I like that. And Mr. Eddie says stuff too. Says stuff. Gonzo, yes. Yep. He answered your question already. He does make the Kydex sheaths. So, again, if you haven't checked out Mr. Eddie's giveaway, go over there and do so. Did you pin that to the top of the chat, Mr. Eddie, or no? Do I need to go over there and do some pinning? Just in time, yeah. Mr. Eddie has a extensive collection of knives. Well, let's see. Let's see what I can do. I may not be able to. Got to go to YouTube. Darkwater is actually running live right now. And I don't know where this Help with Gadgets dude is at. Let's see. Live. And okay. Getting there, Eddie. Hang on. What's this? Where's the chat at? Now I got to go find Mr. Eddie's giveaway. Getting plenty of practice here. Mr. Eddie, throw the link up in here. To your giveaway, and I'll pin it to the top. Or at least I'll try. Because I can't scroll back that far. All right. There you go. It's pinned at the top there. If you want to hit Mr. Eddie's giveaway post up. And Gonzo did it as well. All right, got to get back over to StreamYard. All right, good deal. Well, folks, I think we're kind of winding down here, and I have nothing really exciting to do today. No anodizations. I didn't figure that was. Folks wanted to see that two or three weeks in a row now. But please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. Um, Become a member if you're interested. Again, plan on doing a member giveaway every month. At least not necessarily a knife every month, but an EDC item. I've got several 3D printed EDC items that I can uh, give away, and hopefully we'll do some other fun stuff coming up as we continue to make improvements to the channel. Really appreciate everyone being here. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and see y'all. Thank y'all again for being here. Have a good night. Y'all like that, didn't you? Bye, y'all.